Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are reviewing the Blackstone camping griddle. This is the 20-inch version with the dual burner or dual heat zones. They also make a 14-inch one that has a side burner. It just came out this year, got a hold of one. We've been cooking on it a little bit, but I want to go ahead and review what I like and don't like about this model thus far. And then we'll throw some chicken on and we'll see how it goes ahead and cooks the chicken and how it cleans up. I know chicken's always a little bit of a mess on a traditional Blackstone. This one has titanium ceramic coating, so there's no seasoning to it, but it's still propane. And we will go see what I like and don't like. Okay, so some things I like and don't like about the new camping griddle. The latches, I guess you'd call them a Yeti style latch. They're really nice. They seem like really good quality, like they'll hold up for a long time. I like that it has an igniter on it. We'll see how well that actually holds up to lighting. I know that's usually one of the first things that quit working on most any of these Blackstones, but the knobs, I really like the knob and how smooth the knob operation is. On opening this, I've seen other people complain as well about this little hinge right here. There's not one on this side, just the one side. It is pretty flimsy. It really feels like it could break off over time. Now, my first thoughts watching other reviews was, you know, this is kind of meant to be kind of a step up from like a Coleman camp stove, but definitely it would help if there was one on each side as well. I think Blackstone could do better there. Something I absolutely hate on this is it has a release for the griddle top, and I'll try to get it down here where you can see it. You see this knob right here, right here, to release the griddle top from the top of the camp griddle. It's very hard to get it in the right position to get it unlatched. They store the regulator under here, which I've pulled out. I'm never going to store in there again because it is such a pain to get that open. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, so you get notified of more RV tips, tricks, and everything else RV. So I've pulled the griddle top off to show you a little bit better about how I don't like that. This right here is that mechanism from down below over here to release the griddle top. And here's where you would normally store the regulator, which I get. They want to try to store everything in here to be able to carry in wherever you might be camping. But this mechanism is very, I guess, hokey. They could do something way better there. Plus the griddle over here on this side, you can see there's a couple slots right here that when you put the griddle top back in, have to line up with what's in there in order for it to sit properly. I do like that it has dual burners. Not a real fan of the H burners. They're bare to clean when you have to clean them when you start getting yellow flame, but I do like the fact that they have dual zone heating on this with a double H burner, similar to like a 22-inch Adventure Ready compared to the 17 that only has a single H burner. So it does give you dual heat zones. You have one side hotter than the other, so that is a plus. Like I said, I don't care for the regulator item here. Now they have quite an air gap under here. They could have put a door on the bottom to hold the regulator and not have to mess with that griddle top at all. Now there's pros and cons to the leg kit too that I like and dislike. I like that it's a lot sturdier, easier to adjust. The thing I don't like is this is made for this griddle and there's no holes for the feet to drop into. It just sits on top of it. But the same leg kit can be used on the 17 or the 22-inch Adventure Ready as well as the other camping griddle that's a 14-inch griddle with a side burner. But they have no spot for that to sit in there. They intend you to take the feet off and actually bolt it to the bottom of the griddle. And for me, that kind of reduces the possibility of it being that much portable. So trying to put that griddle top back on, probably the easiest way in there. There's kind of like a spring-loaded type thing down here. You can kind of see it right here. It helps to get that latch, if you can push up on it a little bit and then turn it once it's lifted so that you can get that locked into the griddle top so that it's where it needs to be. I do like it has adjustable feet down here that you can level the griddle if need be. So it has a lot more level adjustment than some of the 17s and 22s had. Some of them had screw-in feet, some of them didn't. They've been changing it back and forth over the years. Lastly, I have a love-hate relationship with this new grease tray. It is nice that they've got a spot here. You can slide it in here, lock it in place so that it stays right with the griddle. That I get, that's really nice. But again, they changed the size again to another specific size that they want you to buy Blackstone liners for. Now I have a mini loaf pan jammed in here, and you can make it fit, but come on, Blackstone. Everyone's buying these mini loaves. They're not buying your liners. Make it for a mini loaf. Now we've used this a couple times, and it has lit fairly decent. Okay, so now we have flame. I really wish that when the igniter don't work, I wish they would have put a hole through here to be able to stick a lighter in and light that burner without having to take the griddle top off. And that may be something that we end up modifying on this, is just putting a hole in here to be able to do that, put a stick lighter in there, because these igniters are never reliable enough. Got some chicken breast on the Blackstone camping griddle tonight. Giving it a try, and we'll be ready to eat in no time. Alright, so we got them turned over. Got a nice little bit of a sear on the chicken there, help hold them juices in. Did mist them a little bit with some water and seasoned the second side. Once we flip them over, help hold a little bit of seasoning on there as it cooks. And they're smelling delicious. Alright, let's go ahead, check our internal temps on some of these thicker pieces. Like to see between 165 and 170. That they will continue to cook for a little bit as we pull these off. He's almost there. Probably just a little bit longer. Here's a little thicker piece. He's there. So these spots in the middle where there's not directly over a burner, yeah, he's there. Yeah, we're ready to go ahead and pull this off. Okay, moment of truth to see how well this titanium ceramic cleans up here. I'll put just a little bit of water on here, loosen it up. You can see that water is making that stuff just disappear. Just spraying water on it. That is crazy. We'll go ahead and throw a paper towel on there. Wipe it all down. You can see just spraying that water on there and wiping it. Didn't have to scrub, didn't have to scrape, nothing. That ceramic titanium coating did an awesome job. Alright, we got our chicken all done. Inside, Lori's nibbling. Sun's setting behind her. Hi.
Hi.
And we'll go ahead, give it a try. It looks delicious. So what is my overall review of the Blackstone camping griddle back here? I have to keep in mind that this is designed for camping, and not just RV camping, but tent camping, overland, tailgating. If you're looking for a portable griddle, that's what this was designed for. And in that respect, I think they did a really good job making this a little more portable than a 17 or a 22, especially if you have those models that include a lid. It gets a little difficult for where you're going to store that, especially in an RV small storage compartments. So this folds down really tiny, can go into a storage compartment, super slick, and I think they did a really good job with that. The titanium ceramic cooktop, although I am a fan of the cold rolled steel, I have to say this thing is super easy to clean up when you're out camping. You're not going through a ton of paper towel and water to get this thing clean, and I think they did a really good job with that. Where I can say that I don't feel like this is a game changer, it's not something revolutionary compared to what Blackstone has already been putting out, is the fact of like that little latch that holds the griddle top, or the hinge that's holding the top, or even the leg system for this. I am really disappointed in the leg system of this. They really missed their mark on the engineering portions of those items, and I think Blackstone will probably end up making some improvements once they get some customer feedback. We'll probably see this change a little bit over the next couple years as this model evolves. But will it get the job done? Yeah, it'll get the job done. It'll be a great addition to anyone who's tent camping, even RV camping. But we will see how this performs over time, see how it holds up compared to the 17s and 22s that we've used in the past. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, questions, leave them down below. I want to hear what you guys think about this new camping griddle and what your experiences are, or if your questions are if you're looking at buying one of these. Go ahead and put that down in the comments and we'll try to answer whatever we can. Until next time, guys, we don't catch you on the road. We'll see you in the next video.